mis alas son difíciles de cortar. Ey, esta boca es difícil de callar. Se desató la pudiente, la más brava entre las bravas. Ella le dice la canalla. Si quieres saber quién soy, asómate a la ventana. Todo lo que me diste. No tengo hermano ni hermana, no tengo amigo ni amiga, ni aliado ni aliada. La camina errante por las calles desoladas. Ey, porque mis alas son difíciles de cortar.
With guys like G38, he loaded into my park, and I'm in college playing with my friends. I was like, let's go chase G38, like we're just sitting around like NBA players in our park.
Yeah, I know. I'm definitely finna step my game up. Can't be losing with the logo over my head. I know people are gonna be coming at me, so I'm gonna step it up a little bit.
I think it would be cool just to interact with the fans and different people. I think that's gonna be a dope experience as well, though.
What does the game have to get right? Because you have a very unique look. So what do they need to get perfectly in the game?
I think it's going to be difficult because of my hair. I'm going to be changing it a lot, so hopefully they can be updating that and just the overall look.
I pretty much said my face. I need my face to be clear.
Okay, so your face over any moves that you have?
Probably my shooting motion, and my jumping ability.
If you were going to select a perfect My Team, with you included, you had to pick 4 other players, past or present. Who are you picking?
Curry at the point guard. Shooting guard, Michael Jordan. Small forward, me. Tim Duncan at the power forward. And center, Hakeem Olajuwon.
A lot of people don't select Tim Duncan. I think for how great he is, I was just about to say, he's underrated.
Underrated.
But he's like one of the best power forwards of all time, like top 2.
Let's meet the starting lineup for Denver. At power forward, at center, Zeke Naji. At shooting guard, at the other guard position, Jamal Murray. At the other forward position, Michael Porter. The head coach of the visiting team is Mike Malone. And now your Seattle starting five. At small forward, standing 6'8", number 25, Trey Murphy. The other forward position, at 7'0", number 29. At the point guard position, 6 feet 4 inches, number 0. D'Angelo Russell. At center, at 7'0", number 33, James Wiseman. At the other guard position, at 6'6", number 2, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The head coach of your home team. Let's hear it for your Seattle starters.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Russell Westbrook has passed the great Oscar Robertson for first overall in career triple-doubles. Westbrook says, I just do what you need to do in order to win. My job is to do everything. That's what I do night in and night out. and nobody else does it the same. Simple as that. Kevin, nobody calls a game like you.
David, you are too nice. Thank you so much. And Westbrook, he is incredible. Thank you, David. And a look now at a few years' worth of data. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
The drop in his assists over the past few years have made him more of a one-dimensional player offensively. He needs to get that passing element back in his game, and that'll make life a lot more difficult for opposing defenses.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. We've got Williamson. Also Michael Porter's out there. And it's Simon in the 2-guard. And for Seattle, we've got Russell. Also Shai Gilgeous-Alexander out there. And it's Wiseman in at the center, locking down the middle. And Greg, people already predicting the MVP for this season. Is it too early to start talking about that?
I mean, we have roughly half a season left to play, yet people love to talk about sports, period, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual award out there.
Now here's Murray. And he lays it straight in. Murray's got his team on the board to start the game for the Nuggets.
Murray doing whatever it takes to find a shot. Dynamic play from Jamal.
Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Murray right side. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Russell. The pass to Murphy. Back to Russell. Just 5 to shoot. With the drive. Banked in off the glass.
They opened the gates and he came through. D'Angelo, quick recognition.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. This game against Seattle is the first time they've met this season.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
We know that's in the past, but you can't change that for sure. Nevertheless, a win would be sweet.
Now, here is Murphy. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Brady.
That's too smooth. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander with some clever playmaking there.
Russell against Murray. The dish to Porter. Over Murphy. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Russell left side. Now here's Wiseman. He's guarded closely. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman. Roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
Passes it to Simon. Back to Murray. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Simon, he's guarded by Murphy. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from D.
Also looking it over. Pass to Murphy. Back to Russell. Pass to Murphy. Seattle needs to get off a shot. Here's Wiseman. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Nuggets trail by 3. And here is Murray. His last outing with 20 points. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings. They tell a great story. Take a look at the Jazz. They couldn't hold their position this.
Man, I think Seattle, they've proved the projections right. They are a dominant club, and they're going to be a tough out for anyone.
To the wing right side. There's the pass to Brady. Back to Wiseman. To the middle. Here's Murphy. And then Murphy with the dunk.
Well, Wiseman's passing game is a work in progress, but he's smart enough to spot the wide open man there.
Murray, the pass to Najee. Back to Murray. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Murray locked in on the task at hand, not allowing the defense to bother his shot at all.
And guys, if the defense pays too much attention to Murray as a scorer, he can find his teammates with the pass.
And you know what, Greg? That surprised me. Watching him just the 1 year in Kentucky, I didn't know he had that in his package, but he's a terrific passer. And you're right, his feel for the game is outstanding.
And here are the Nuggets now. After the basket by Seattle. Murray. It's deflected. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Russell's got his second bucket of the game to go.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Murray with it. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Buries it down low. Murray's got 6 points. Seattle leading by 5. Outside, Russell. Passes to Murphy. Fires for 3. Denver grabs the miss. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Painful to watch, guys. You can see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Here's Wiseman after the Nuggets pick up 2. Here's Russell. Rebound by Murray. Shoots from 12. He can't hit that time. Seattle goes the other way with it. Now, here is Russell. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Here's Wiseman. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First team foul. And the sheer size of Wiseman is hard to deal with inside, forcing the defense to compromise with the foul.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Seattle.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
First free throw is good.
And you got to respect how quickly Wiseman has adapted to big league play. He hit the ground running and has not looked back, always growing as a player.
Russell Westbrook in for Jamal Murray. Now here's Westbrook. His last outing, he had 18 points. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
So here's Murphy. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Brady. Lays it up off the glass. And Seattle leads by 5.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Najee. Denver passing it around. Outside, Porter. From outside, off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. We saw him with 29 points last game. Pass to Murphy. Plenty of space. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Another shot. Denver grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Driving to the basket. Murphy can't hit.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
There's Porter with the three. Dives for it, and they'll get another chance. Yep, that one goes. Aji's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle. Platoon swap here for Seattle. All right, we've got a bit of a break now, so here's a look at the league's best defenses.
Great defenders both individually and collectively. I mean, you can tell they really love accepting that challenge. They can stifle you at that end of the floor.
Outside, Markkanen. To the paint, here's Mann. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision, solid at finding open teammates.
Now here's Westbrook. He's guarded closely. And yes, it's good.
Defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Right wing.
I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
Reed is checked in for Williamson.
In for Denver, Devon Reed.
No one near Payton as he lets it go. Drills it from outside. And Seattle leads by 6.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Beyond the arc. Hits it from three-point range.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings. Knows exactly where the gap is and finds his teammate perfect.
Now, here's Grant. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Westbrook with the bucket.
You know, even inside Westbrook, unstoppable. He plays with great confidence and also tremendous force for a guard.
Now here's Markkanen. Down low. Mann gets the bucket.
You know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Payton against Westbrook. Inside, Reed. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Mann. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. 1:41 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Wilcox. Again, the Nuggets score.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Mann gets the bucket.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 1. The feed to Reed. And he uses the glass on the layup. Reed's got his second bucket.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Here's Mann. 6 points for him. No good from Payton. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Wilcox. Another 3 for Denver.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Outside, Markkanen. And there's the pass to Shaw. Back to Markkanen. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And Markkanen is low down inside, close to the bucket. When he's got nice positioning, he's really comfortable inside.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now Westbrook. He has 6. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Najee for the 3. Shaw with the rebound. Markkanen from outside. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Denver on top as they wrap up the first quarter on a 14-6 run. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. This has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Nuggets.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
And it's Seattle with the ball. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Denver, they've got Wilcox. He's out there with Reed. And it's Morris in at the point guard position. And Denver has possession following the miss by Jeremy Grant. From outside the arc, a nice shot by Reed. Reed's got the lead up to 5 now for the Nuggets.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Here's Payton. His last outing, he had 8 points. Pass to Mann. Clock at 6. Back to Payton. Pass to Shaw. That shot missing. And the Nuggets going the other way. In the corner, it's Morris. And again, Denver with the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Here's Mann. 6 points for him. That shot off the mark.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Seattle trails by 8. Grant surveying the D. Here's Mann. And the pass to Shaw. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
The Nuggets leading by 6. Here's Wilcox. That one drops for him. Wilcox has got 10.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Payton outside. Pass to Grant. Here's Mann, covered by Morris. Grant the pass to Shaw. Shoots. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Ball goes to Denver.
What I really love about Jeremy Grant is his work ethic. He's scoring.
Specifically, his jump shot. For a while, he didn't have the consistent 3-ball. Now, you got to at least honor him.
A different look for Denver. It's Jamal Murray in for Morris. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Murray outside. Williamson left side. It's deflected. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Three-pointer Markkanen. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. The Nuggets leading by Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
And in 2021, we saw Tim Duncan enter the Hall of Fame with others. You think of his iconic bank shot, and Clark, why don't more players, you think, perfect that shot?
Well, you know what? Shots that are that iconic are really hard to master, so I think some legends have just perfected something that few others can master in the same way. That's part of it. And then the other part of it is that the game is so different now. It's a three-point shooting game. You don't necessarily need a signature shot. If you can shoot it from deep and drive it, then you can play in today's NBA.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Porter's checked in. Here he goes. That one misses. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Murphy passes to Brady. He kicks it to Murphy. Murray against Russell. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
The Nuggets leading by 9. Wilcox passes to Porter. And here is Murray. Lets it go from deep. Drains the three-pointer. Murray's got 9 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's Wiseman. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game.
Now listen, we know Wiseman has a nice outside game, but inside there aren't too many guys who can match up with him physically.
Here's Murray. 10-point lead. No problems knocking that one down. 6 points for him.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Russell against Murray. Outside, Russell. Pass to Murphy. Shot clock at 6. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Russell against Murray. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one doesn't go. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Murray, the pass to Simon. Teardrop shot. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Jamal
Murray's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Wiseman. He's covered by Murray. And Porter comes to help. Russell from long range. Nailed from three-point land. Russell's got his 3rd basket of the night. Here is Wilcox. He's guarded by Murphy. Here is Wilcox. 11 points for him in that last game against Memphis.
And he also chipped in with a couple blocks in that game. Just a hint at the impact he had on the defensive side.
Denver shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Wilcox. Off target at the rim.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Russell against Williamson. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Brady. basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
First personal foul.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. Stolen away. Murray against Russell. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Doubled by Murray. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7.
A confident shooter from deep. When you give Gilgeous-Alexander space to pull the trigger, he's not going to hesitate.
Pass to Simon. Takes the 3. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 5 assists in the game. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes it off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And counting, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Boy, you watch Westbrook play, and he seems like he's relentlessly hungry.
At the line for the Nuggets.
Borderline angry. He never settles, always in full attack mode.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Russell with a wide open look. Offensive rebound. Porter with the steal. Here's Murray up on top. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. The 10-footer. The baseline J. And there's Porter on the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 6th assist on the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Really left alone that time. 5 points in the game.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
To the inside. Here's Porter. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Well, you know, on the inside, Porter is a very skilled player. He understands that you've got to be multi-dimensional, a lot of versatility to your game to be effective inside.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 7. The pass to Murphy. Fires the 3. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Murphy's got a pair of triples in the second now for Seattle. And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. 17 points was their biggest margin. Williamson right side. Again, the Nuggets score.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Seattle calls timeout. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
You know, it seemed like once it went to overtime, the confidence from both teams just really seemed to go in opposite directions. And unfortunately for them, they were on the wrong side of that equation.
And, you know, that's the case a lot of times when you have an uneven matchup like that. And the longer it stays close, the more the underdog starts to believe it can win.
Now, here's Grant. He's still scoreless so far in this one. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first half. Murray. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Here's Westbrook. He's got 9. And it falls over the rim and in. Westbrook's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Payton looking around. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
The Nuggets leading by 15. Outside Westbrook. Passes it to Najee. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
Now here's Murray. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Castanagi. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now, here's Grant. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Man passes to Shaw. Grant outside. Denver grabs the miss. Westbrook way outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Denver Nuggets controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Here with Coach Mike Malone. How has ball movement opened up things for you offensively?
Every game we have where we get into a one-on-one game, over-dribbling, not passing, we become very easy to guard. The good thing about tonight is the ball is moving. We're trying to make plays for each other. When we move the ball, we get high percentage shots, which is all we can ask for.
Thanks very much for your time, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. Jamal Murray has been the story in this one. He had 12 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nuggets' first half?
Well, they've been incredible from beyond the arc. They're scoring the 3 in bunches, sinking them at a high rate. If the defense continues to allow open looks in the second half, saying, fire, fire.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. You think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You've got Wiseman, D'Angelo Russell out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Brady in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle.
Taking the hit and still getting it to go down. Russell showing you some nice toughness there.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. He takes it in, and it's Murray with the jam.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession.
Seattle ball.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Seattle trails by 18. Pass to Brady. Outside, Russell. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brady. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Najee. He's got 9. Murray kicks to Williamson. Off target with the open look.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Russell passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Wiseman. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And so here's Denver after the basket by Seattle. 3-pointer. Trains it from beyond the arc. He's got 8.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 11 points in the game. Outside, Russell. Inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Making the right choice there. I mean, Russell, this is what scouts like about him, his feel, that intuitive feel for the game.
Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Murray with the jam.
Murray. And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
Hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound.
Here is Russell. Denver getting their last shot to go. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Here's Wiseman. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Wiseman's got 4 points now in the quarter. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets. And Clark, you played in a very physical era. What do you think about the way fouls are called right now?
I really don't have a problem with it, Kevin. I mean, some of the fouls that were allowed in years past, way back in the 70s and 80s, I mean, those were borderline flagrant 3 kind of fouls. The game was more physical, and it was accepted as such, but I don't know if that was necessarily good for the game. I think now, the way they have it set up and the way it's officiated as it relates to physicality and flagrant fouls, yeah, it may be a little bit too far the other way, but I think it's the right balance overall.
Here is Wilcox. 12 points for him. There's the 3. Seattle grabs the miss. Wiseman's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, Russell. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. And that one is hammered home.
And have yourself a night, Shay. We know he can dish it, but when he needs to, SGA can just take over offensively.
Now, here is Morris. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. To the paint. Now the pass to Najee. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 4 assists in the game.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
And a wide-open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Morris passes to Williamson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First team foul. Wow, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Reedy's checked in for Denver. Seattle trails by 17. And here's Russell. 9 points in the game so far. And Murphy kicks to Russell. He dishes it to Murphy. Shot clock at 6. And Russell gets it to go on the assist by Wiseman. Russell's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, you look at Russell repeatedly making plays around the rim. His imagination and creativity allow him to do so.
At the elbow, Williamson. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Williamson's got 9 points.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
And here are the Nuggets now after D'Angelo Russell's miss. He's guarded by Russell. Count the basket. He's got 10.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiseman finds Gilgeous-Alexander.
Taking matters into his own hand.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And so here's Denver. After the basket by Seattle. Back to Reed. Passes it to Wilcox. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Seattle calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
A platoon swap here for Seattle. And Denver also making a switch. Westbrook's checked in. Reed with the steal. Dishes to Westbrook. Feeds it to Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Markkanen after the Nuggets pick up 2. 6 to shoot. Here's Shaw. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Shaw's got his 2nd basket.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Excellent D there from Markkanen. Seattle trails by 19. Payton drives in. Rebounded by Wilcox. Kicks it out to Williamson. All sorts of time. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Pass to man. Down low. Here's Shaw. And he makes it look easy. Dunking it hard with one hand.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Pass to Shaw. Payton with the ball. Grant outside. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Here's Shaw, and the layup's good off the glass. Shaw's got 6 here in this quarter.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Wilcox passes to Williamson. Kicks to Wilcox. In the corner, Reed with it. Outside Westbrook. Back to Reed. From past the arc. Hits the 3-point bomb. He's got 10 points in the game.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
1:53 left in the third quarter. The offensive rebound.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Wilcox passes to Williamson. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by Williamson. Williamson's got 6 assists in the game. 1:24 left in the third. Mann passes to Markkanen. Off target from three-point range. Here is Wilcox. He's got 16. And it's Williamson missing. Payton with the ball. To the right side. 54 seconds left here in the third quarter. Tries again, and he lays it up and in. 12 points for him.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit.
Seattle foul. Trey Mann. First personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for Denver, Michael
Outside
Porter.
Westbrook. Here's Wilcox. Knocks down the three ball. Wilcox has got 19 points.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Grant the pass to Shaw. Payton outside. The pass to Mann. Shot clock at 5. Inside, Shaw. Good D by Williamson. It's tipped, and so it's the Denver Nuggets. Riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So on the floor for Denver, Michael Porter's out there with Wilcox. Then there's Russell Westbrook. It's Najee in at the center. Takes a 3, and Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul.
Michael Porter.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
And Seattle shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. That one a little long.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
Now, here's Markkanen, following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Here's Shaw, and he converts the layup. Shaw's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Seattle.
Yeah, the first half was one to deep 6 or forget, but in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Outside Westbrook. He kicks it to Wilcox. The Nuggets with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Mann passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Markkanen. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Mann passes to Markkanen. No good that time.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Westbrook with the bucket.
Boy, it's been a great game thus far for Westbrook, and he's not done yet. Never satisfied, always pushing the envelope.
Here is Shaw. Here's Mann. No good on the triple. Passes it to Wilcox. Jacks up a three. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Markkanen. Out left to the wing. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Here's Mann. Over to the left wing. Here's Shaw. And it's off the back rim. No good.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Porter. Westbrook's got 9 points here in the second half. Seattle calls timeout. Even with the offensive explosion we saw last year, Clark, there were some elite defensive teams. Which team do you think has the toughest D in the NBA right now?
Well, I think you could lean towards the Sixers for what I evaluate. I mean, they had 2 Defensive Player of the Year candidates last season in Embiid and Simmons. And Simmons is as versatile and tough a defender as there is in the league. They set the tone for the rest of the team. And you can't discount the Golden State Warriors either. You've got a guy like Draymond Green and other good defenders with him. That team can be pretty stingy defensively, too.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Nuggets.
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
Now, here is Morris. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Tipped away. Stolen by Martin. Porter against Grant. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. There's Winslow. That one no good. And it's Denver the other way. Porter against Grant. The pass to Powell. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Look at the turnover situation, guys. And it's not been that bad. Just a handful. And when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
Pass to Winslow. Grant outside. Back to Winslow. And for the first time in 20 play-in tournament featuring the 7 through 10 seeds. What'd you think of the new format?
I really enjoyed it. I mean, again, part of it was we're coming out of a pandemic, and so we're starving for all things sports, and this added another level of excitement to, I think, the best game in the world, NBA basketball. You had Steph against LeBron and AD. So I think it was a pretty awesome result overall. Beautiful catch and flush right there by Porter Jr. gliding into that alley-oop.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Powell pulls it in.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Pass to Winslow. Now here is Martin. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Martin. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pocket 6. To the middle. The 10-footer. Winslow shot is off. For Denver, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Powell kicks to Morris. Porter outside. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
For 3.
Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense.
Up with the deuce.
And I tell you, I love watching Grant get busy down there. I mean, his impressive leaping ability and his quick allow him to score at a high rate down low.
Now here's Hollis Jefferson. Back to Morris. And a wide open look for Porter. Offline with his three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Amazing how many players we're seeing come into the NBA, Clark, from all over the world right now.
Well, it's truly a global game, Kevin, and give credit to former Commissioner David Stern and certainly Adam Silver and his staff. But the league is a global league. Game as well. Every year you get players from multiple continents, Asia, Africa, Europe, Australia. Basketball is, again, it's a global game, so it makes sense we'll see more players from all over the world in the NBA.
And it's Seattle with the ball after the Nuggets pick up 2. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Grant, right side. Now the pass to Winslow. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
No good on that one. Some changes for Seattle. Wiseman's checked in for Jeremy Grant, and it's Payton in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Denver with a change here, too. Reedy's checked in for Michael Porter. Now here's Powell. Pass it to Morris. Denver passing it around. To the inside. Here's Chunchon. Offensive rebound. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And given how big and powerful Hollis Jefferson is, not surprising to see him utilize that strength to draw fouls inside.
And the second free throw, good. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for Seattle. Pass to Wiseman. Now here is Martin. To the middle. And the dunk by Winslow.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Now Payton. Kuzma outside. Here's Wiseman. Kuzma finds Wiseman. 6 to shoot. Denver grabs the miss.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now here is Morris. After James Wiseman's miss. You know, Clark, there's a patience to Morris's game that gives this team confidence.
And I like it too, Kevin. I mean, he makes really excellent reads and never seems to be in a hurry or playing outside of himself. And he can orchestrate with the best of them.
Shaw's checked in for Seattle. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Martin up top. Down low. And the dunk by Winslow.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
The Nuggets have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Najee's checked in. Now here's Powell. And it goes down 2 points. Powell's got his first points in this one.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Pass to Shaw. Martin with it. To the paint. Here's Winslow. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Powell, the pass to Najee. Now Powell, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
Denver's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Shoots from 12. Bank shot, no good. Seattle has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Winslow. Defense is right there. Here's Payton. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Denver shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Powell kicks to Reed. And there's the pass to Chuncho. And that one drops.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Nuggets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You'd love to get an opponent figured out early. You're going to be seeing them that often.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for Russell Westbrook.
Boy, the way he orchestrated the pace was impressive. I mean, moved the ball around, made good things happen with the pass. Well done.
Here's Powell. Justice Winslow picking up that last bucket. Powell kicks to Hollis Jefferson. From deep three-point range, ball's knocked loose. And it's Seattle with the ball. And here's Martin. So it's Denver taking care of business in this. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. Russell, when do you know when to attack and when to lay off, when to pass and when to shoot?
I never know, man. I just see how the flow of the game is going. I try to stay in attack mode. That's what my team wants me to do, and I try to continue to do it.
Well, you were on your A game tonight, Russell. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
to me. Getting lost in silence, all good to me. Sing it.